Well, good morning, guys. Or I should say good afternoon, actually. I was just gonna bring some highlights up, on the channel and stuff, and Mindy is sitting over there. She's sleeping today. It's so cold out. I wonder if you can see this right now. Here. It's saying it's 5 below right now, but when I got up this morning, and now it's 12:55 Central Time, and it's still saying 5 below. You can see that -5 on the graph there, but when I got up this morning at 7 o'clock, it was -14. So today we're taking a break from the 1933 Plymouth coupe doors, and she's sleeping in her chair. She owns this chair here, so but and that's her chair, and that's fine. But anyway, sorry how I look here, guys. But anyway, first of all, boy, I'm losing weight, but boy, I still got that belly. But anyway, I just want to say, I thank you guys for the encouragement and the positive thoughts, and I appreciate it. Um, yeah. So we're gonna keep today. We're just like I say, we're taking the day off because it's just so cold out there, and we're gonna be hopping on the doors again, and I think I got a few more gray hairs from the doors, but we're surviving. We'll make it. We always do. And today was inauguration. I don't know if I'm for or against them. I don't know. Um, it's hard to say, guys. There's good points and bad points about everybody and everyone in this world, and we'll see what happens now. May God bless our country and everybody else. You know, I live next to a lake. I hope now it's not going to be legal to start dumping farm chemicals in it. I hope that doesn't happen. Um, 'Cause it's a beautiful lake. It's nice and crystal clear, and holds a lot of good quality fish in it. And it's a beautiful little lake, but I'm afraid now might loosen restrictions and might have green water in it. But anyway, it's crystal clear now. But we'll get away from that political junk that we deal with. I want to deal with you guys. I want to say thank you for subscribing. Um, I know sometimes I get a little crazy on the channel, what I say or do, or whatever. I just want to apologize to all of you for that. But um, I'd give you the shirt off my back. That's just the way I was brought up. But yeah, so um, we're trying to. The goal of the 1933 Plymouth Coupe is to get it done for my brother Dean. He's a twin of mine, and believe it or not, there's a twin out there, and that's who I'm building it for. He's not so blessed in the front like I am here, and he's a little shorter than me, but he's a good guy too. He gives you the shirt off his back as well. Good guy. But anyway, I just want to say thank you. Um, yeah, it's never been the best. It's never been the worst. You know, we fall on hard times just like you guys. All of us do. And lost a dear friend the other day. But getting through it. But yeah, but getting back to the channel, the 1933 Plymouth Coupe. We're gonna paint it flat black, and it's gonna be a rat rod. And then but the car is built like a street rod, so he'll be able to throw some really nice paint on it down the road if he wants to, and or drive it as is, and we'll throw some decent interior in it. You know, we throw black carpeting on the floor and put some vinyl on the interior side, on the panels and all that stuff. We're thinking about we're gonna try to put electric windows in it like I did on the 41 Dodge, on Red Dog I call it. You know, he hasn't really given this car a name, but if you guys think of a name for this car, call it Dilemma or Bad Financial Decision or something like that. You know, please put that in the comments below, guys. You know, got to think of a name for it. You know, um, she's she's going to be a good car. You know, we saved another one anyway from rotting in the woods. We got it from a guy I think in northern Minnesota. It sat in a corn crib for many years. The body was sandblasted, and then it was sealed. It was primered and sealed with some type of sealer. You weld. It's like welding styrofoam. I mean, it's bad stuff. You got to have the doors open, ventilation going when you know you can clean it up on one side, but then the other side is primed, and then it smokes on that side too. You know, so you can't. It's hard to avoid it. We'll just say that unless you sandblast the car down to bare metal, and it'll just sit there and flash rust anyway. So you don't want to do that. But yeah, like I say, the plans are flat black, some rough interior work. You know, uh, we do a satisfactory job on interior. Our interiors. It isn't the best, but hey, it isn't the worst. But it's fun. You know, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a competition of greatness. It's just a competition of accomplishments. Um, So yeah, and then you know I got a 727. I took out of the 71 Challenger. You can also find that project on the channel too. I took a rusted out Challenger. It was pretty rusty, and I had Skip and Sean from French Lake Auto Parts located up in Annandale here. They were looking for another body, you know, for me, but um, they couldn't find one. But they tried, and I appreciate it, you guys. And well, I ended up. If you look on the channel, you'll see if you watch click on playlist. When you go into my YouTube page, click on playlist, and then it'll show you all the stuff that I've done, and then I have all the videos under there. And if you click on the number one video, and then it'll play all the way through like a movie, you know. So you can watch the whole builds on everything. You know, it's kind of cool actually how YouTube has that. You know, and I praise YouTube for that. Um, But yeah, 41 Dodge pickup build, Dana 60 conversions. I got that Dana 60 for sale right now. I put drum brakes on it, and I got that for sale for $900 right now if anybody's interested in it. Um, but the track lock is locked in for some reason, but it took the cover off and I can't see nothing visually. So it's kind of strange. I don't know. I've never beat on it. Besides, I couldn't beat on it enough to break it anyway. So, but the rear end did come out of a rock crawler, but it does have a track lock body in it though, and it's got 410s. And now I put all those expensive brakes. You know how expensive 11-inch drum brakes are for a Mopar. All that stuff is brand new drums and everything. Even has the parking brake cables on it yet. I think it's like I can't remember if it's 54.5 inches wide from axle flange to axle flange. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that though. I might be wrong. I'd have to remeasure that again. But again, I'm getting off base here again. But I want to say thank you to all your subscribers, and thank you when you do subscribe. I do appreciate it, guys. I'm trying to build a channel. I'm trying to be honest and fair and open-hearted to everybody. And I was taught to love thy neighbor, you know. So love to all. Okay. No matter who you are, wherever you're at, I don't care. Um, you know, I don't never want to break that bond with anybody here. Um, Sometimes, like I say, I get out of control, and I try to get funny, and sometimes I get serious, and all that. But yeah, like I say, no, I got off base again. Because I appreciate everybody. That's why I get off base. I want to make sure I tell everybody how much I care and love them for 'em. Yeah, but yeah, that 33 Plymouth coupe, like I say, it's going to be flat black on the outside. It's going to have a 6.4 Hemi in it eventually. We're thinking about putting a 5.7 in it. I got a 2010 5.7 Eagle Hemi in there right now, just sitting in there. The motor would run if I'd have to tear the heads off. It's got a bad set of heads on it I put on it just to mock up the car, you know what I mean? And they're non-Eagle Hemi heads, by the way. So they're not really, nothing to brag about, I guess. But yeah, so we'll probably put a 5.7 in it. I got that again. Now I'm back to the Challenger. I got that 71. I got that 727 I took out of my 71 Challenger there. That's what I'm trying to say. I just seen somebody driving across the ice. Us Minnesotans, we can actually we can walk on water. Us Minnesotans, we can walk on water. Hey, believe it or not. When we get winter, we can even drive on water. Oh well, that's kind of funny. But anyway, um, yeah. So we're gonna put 727, probably a 5.7 to get her going, and then he'll have that 6.4. Unless he decides he's going to build a 6.4 Raider, that's up to him. That's whatever he wants to do there. And we have Minnesota Drive Line up in Wade Park, Minnesota. They make us the drive shafts, and they do a wonderful job. If you're ever looking for a drive shaft, I don't get paid from those guys either. Nothing for endorsements, but um, they've done all my drive shafts, and they've done a wonderful job. And the turnaround is pretty fast on them. They were looking for some help up there, though. And they're a good, experienced, organized shop. So if anybody needs a job, Minnesota Drive Line up in Wade Park, Minnesota. It's up by St. Cloud. It's actually a suburb of St. Cloud, Minnesota. Um, yeah, and then it's got a Ford 88 in the back with 355s. You know, um, I think it's an open unit. I think. Yeah, I think that's what he got. Because he didn't want to go deep gears. Otherwise we'd have to go overdrive. Like my 41 Dodge, I built the A500 for that. A518s are getting hard to find. You know, and so I built the A500. That's on my channel too. If you want to look at that, look under playlists. Click on playlists, and you'll look down. You'll see things. You can watch it like a movie. You can keep watching it like a soap opera. Um, and there's hours and hours of videos. Look around on my channel. There's some pretty neat stuff. I built a couple snow dogs for South Dakota fishing guide, and gonna build a couple more. I haven't gotten to it because I've been working on this 33, so I haven't done any snow dogs lately. Um, and but yeah, so and what else? What else can I quickly say? Anything else? Oh yeah, and then we're gonna be doing he's a police officer friend of mine. I grew up with him, and he's got a '72 Nova. That's a Yenko tribute car, and the thing is awesome. That Nova is awesome. We're gonna put a GM 350 Blueprint Performance 350 in it, 390 horse, 392 or something like that, 392 horse or whatever it's called. We're going to be putting that in there hopefully about July or so. So that'll be on the channel. We'll be taking out the 350 that's in there now. There's a 350 Vortec in there now. Crate motor. We're going to pull that out, and we're going to be putting this Blueprint Performance 350 small block in there. I'm a big block guy. I've been trying to talk him into big block, but I can't. He's a small block guy, and that's fine. It's his car anyway, not my car. I can't make that decision. But otherwise than that, it's yeah. Oh, now I got somebody that wants to say hello here. Let's see wants to. You want to say hello too? Hmm? Yeah. This is always the star of the show here, Mindy. Yeah. You're a good puppy. But we want to just say thank you, for subscribing when you do. It's supposed to be kind of like a look at the mess she made. She makes her bed and then she has her toys and her food and all that stuff and yeah, clean up after yourself, girl. Don't worry, I still love you. I think we all do. But anyway, uh, please like and subscribe, guys, if you can. I sure appreciate it when you can. You know, it's free. But yeah. Otherwise, take care. Take care again. My God, do I look terrible here? I got to straighten my collar here, guys. Terrible. One of these days I'll get my tooth fixed, and stuff. And I didn't want no false teeth till I'm 60, but I got 5 years to go yet. I'll be 55 this year. And built a lot of cars in my life, by the way, guys. A lot of cars. I got cars in Northern California. I got cars in Atlanta, Georgia, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I think there might even be that one might have been got that duster that I built up. I built a 70. Oh my God, so many dusters too. I've had Barracudas. I had a 70 Barracuda in my life. I never filmed them all though. A lot of cars I didn't film. So I got a lot of experience underneath my belt. I'll guarantee you that. And I got a gas tank here I need to try to get rid of too, but somehow I'll get rid of it. Well, I look terrible today. I've been sitting around all day because I can't handle that though. I'd rather be out in the shop working on those doors right now. We're gonna get them done this week though. I figure probably either tomorrow I'm gonna be working on those doors, Tuesday in other words, or I'm gonna wait until Wednesday. I'm gonna weld them outside because I don't want to warp them. So I weld a little here, a little over there, a little over there, a little over there, back there again, do this, rinse and repeat. Jeez, I must have got more gray hair from them doors. But again, I just want to say the encouragement, the comments you guys been leaving, the guys that helped my brother out get those doors, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Um, I know parts are hard to find, but to each, all you guys that are restoring a car, it's another one you're saving. Again, it's history. It's like the song says, "Who's gonna fill their shoes?" Well, once these cars are gone out of the woods and people pull them out or they're crushed or whatever, I think about polka and waltz. I think about people listening to that. I grew up on polka and waltz too. People made fun of that, but that's what made music today. Hmm. You make fun of history, you're actually making fun of the newer stuff. But hmm, I don't know. I don't know. We won't get into that. But yeah, so next steps will be finishing the doors, getting them fit. And now I'm going to look everything over. I got some brake line tabs I got to weld on the chassis and all that stuff. And then after that, then we're taking the body, we're taking it all apart. And we're going to start painting the chassis. That'll be like probably gloss black. I think that's what he wants to do. And underneath the body will be seam sealed and painted with bed liner. Inside will be bed liner, black. And then the outside will be flat black. So it doesn't show off all the down, so it looks kind of consistent. And then we'll be putting glass in and on wiring and all that. All that stuff will be filmed. So please subscribe, and hit the notification bell and give us the thumbs up, but again, I can't say it enough, how much that I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all, man. I don't care who you are, what you are, wherever you are. Thank you. I love Canada. I love the United States. I love every country. I have no hatred for anybody. I just want to live in peace and appreciate things. What people do for you, and what I do for you, what you do for me. So This is just kind of one of those videos that we kind of pause and sit down and say hello. So big hello to you guys. And again, thank you from my heart to yours. Okay? So please like and subscribe if you can. I do appreciate it. And have peace in your life, okay? Give thanks to others, and others give thanks to others that help one another. So, I got a thinking itch again. So, we'll see you later, guys. See you. I'll be making videos on the doors again, so finishing them up. Take care, guys, gals. Bye-bye.